So today I got sick again while I was at work. It was the exact same thing that happened to me 2 months ago, where I started feeling um, basically, I passed out. And what happens is when I'm on my days, I wake up really bloated. Therefore, I skip breakfast, but then I get to work. I start exerting myself on an empty stomach. Then it's like I pass out. I start shivering because I feel cold, but I'm sweating and I'm hot. And like my ears start like ringing. My pain gets worse on my abdominals. And even my legs feel like they're made from, I don't know, butter. And I just start shivering really bad and like get really sleepy. I wasn't planning on this at all. I felt so bad because it happened again, almost with the exact same team I had last time. My supervisor was the same, my immediate colleague was the same, and it happened exactly at the same time, too. Except this time it hit me earlier. Last time it hit me after 10. This time it hit me like at 9:38. And by 10, I had to pretty much peace out. I had to ask somebody to park my car closer. And this time I handled it a little different because although the intensity of the pain, thank God, was not as bad as last time, I had trouble focusing and having my reflexes back, if that makes sense. I was in and out of taking a nap in my car at the parking lot, and I got to witness two relatively mean conversations. One of them was the pickup truck that was parked to my right on a disabled parking spot. This was an old guy with a US Navy hat. Whoever he was with, I didn't get to see. I also tried to not look. But he was mad about something. He was mad at someone about something. And it sounded a little bit distorted because my windows were closed and everything. My door was closed. Thank God that it's kind of chilly because had this happened on a hot day, I would have had to run my AC. But I couldn't hear him well. But he said, "Put the blue thing somewhere." And then he went, "Put the blue fucking thing somewhere." Like he was so angry. I don't understand. And he was slamming the doors to his stupid Chevy pickup truck. It's the pickup truck that has like an obnoxiously big grill, and you need to use like a built-in step ladder to get into it. And I'm like, okay, this guy is too angry for a Sunday morning, and it's not even like 11 yet. I didn't even get to see who he was with or what he was mad about. But when he got in his pickup truck, he slammed the door, and as soon as he sat down and cranked on the engine, he started backing up. Of course, he had to brake suddenly because I guess someone was coming, and either that person yielded or that person turned, or maybe it was a pedestrian. I couldn't tell. But he's one of those people, I guess, who feels like as soon as you sit down, the world is yours. Only you are in a vehicle, and therefore you can start to make it roll without watching your surroundings. There was that, and then there was another person also cousin, but it wasn't too bad. I think it was something like, yeah, let's see what kind of shit we can find. Something like that. And I'm like, I'm just not used to hearing people so nonchalantly be profane. And this reminds me of something someone told me, that they were out shopping and then they heard a dad tell his little girl, his daughter, to shut the fuck up about something. This was at Costco. And I was like, sure, I would get pretty frustrated by children if it were me, but I can't imagine actually cussing at a child. I was never really cussed at actively. I was like incidentally hearing profanity here and there, but at me, someone actually being profane at me and using bad words at me, I want to say I only have two memories of an adult doing that to me, but it was nothing significant like that. It was nothing like an attack of sorts. But it shocked me a bit because I would think that the people you're close with would be the last people you verbally abuse like that. But yeah, I don't get it. I don't have the heart to do that. I have never cussed the crap out of someone for someone else to feel comfortable doing that. After that, I would have to impose some distance. So yeah, you guys, that was my day, and I feel bad for my supervisor because he was saying that he was glad I was there and that he wished that my role would have been different. He wished that I would have had that free roaming assistant job because that way he could ensure that he could get his lunch breaks on time since I'm trained at running the department like that as a supply person, I guess. But yeah, I wasn't planning on that at all. Like, I felt the symptom and I'm like, it doesn't have to get so bad. But my right hip also started to like give out. It's like it became very tense, very firm. And when I was working out Thursday evening, which was the last day I worked out, and I can feel myself ballooning up and getting weaker, I felt like I was moving with rusty bones, rusty joints. Like all of my movements were very stiff. I was just struggling. And my flexibility even has diminished somewhat. Yesterday, I couldn't really do very much. I spent most of my day lying down because I just could not summon the energy. And all I could do was drop off a package. After that, I just had to quit. I just had to give up. And I didn't eat until like 7 p.m. And what I ate was something super simple. It was the creamy mushrooms that I showed you guys I made before. I nibbled on some granola that I had lying around, and that was it. Like, I just could not eat. So now I'm going to try to hydrate myself because for a fact I have not even had not even half a cup of water all day. I slipped in and out at the parking lot for about 2 hours, and I had every intention to go back, but then I told myself, I'm feeling a little foggy, and if I go back, what guarantees me that I won't feel sick again, especially if I haven't eaten so well. So I said, I'm just gonna have to take the loss. I already reported myself as leaving, so why come back? And especially expose myself to that type of thing. It is what it is. I got sick. I didn't feel well. I'll just have to be comfortable with my decision. Well, there you guys have it. That's it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you guys are doing better than I am. I'll be around. I'll just be a little bit slow.